Welcome to the Sea Object Podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Up.
Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
All right. Let's see. God, it's been so long since we fucking recorded.
Like a month.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
All
Was
right.
the last one 69?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because we
gosh.
were going to record and then we decided not to. And then didn't record for 4 or 5
I didn't know
weeks
like every
after,
weekend after that was gonna be a problem.
right?
Or we just did it that weekend.
Last time we recorded was with Connor.
Just about.
Dude, that was like a year ago. That was
It
That sounds
was.
about right.
I've been meaning to ask you, how's Patches?
Dude, he's good. God.
His is a tattoo.
I know.
I don't-
What
I have,
has
like, a
he
really good
done?
story. He probably didn't care.
We got a better logo.
Dude, he got with this girl who was legally married still. That was pretty cool. And I mean,
pretty
to patch as a bail, like this was like a very good looking girl, and he's kind of ugly. So he reeled that in. I was like, dude, you'll never top that. But he broke it off with her a couple weeks ago. So I got a roommate now, and he was at the bar and like must just told everyone like, yo, party at my fucking place. So everybody came back here. I was asleep.
Oh, nice.
And they raged till like 4 in the morning. But Patches was here, and he's been like trying to get with this girl for forever. Of course, gets to go back to her place, passes out.
Oh,
It's like, dude, I woke up and I was in the bathtub. I was naked, and he goes like, grab my fucking pants, and they're fucking wet. So he's like, I walked into a room and there's like all the sheets are off of it, fans on the bed. He's like, I just knew I pissed the bed. Because I just fucking walked out.
Oh.
And then to like top the story off, Patch is a twin brother. His name's Colin, but he again has a nickname. He's got a nickname Beef. He's had it since the 8th grade. Beef was riding his motorcycle, and so and he's like, I'm walking to my on the motorcycle around town. Just two big dudes right on a motorcycle.
Beef Patches.
Like I didn't have the to tell him. I was like,
Beef and Patches
still
right on a
sitting
motorcycle.
yeah,
God, the dude's a walking fucking
Beef and
sitcom.
Patches, dude.
God, he's like the next Charlie Sheen. Like he's
Oh,
Dude,
that's awesome.
what do you do
I don't
next?
even
We need to
if,
know.
He needs a sitcom.
bad shit just happens to him, but like it's been happening to him his whole life that he just like accepts it and finds it funny now. Like most people would be like depressed and shit. He's like, no,
He's
it's just another day.
No.
Just another day
This
for
gives
Patches.
me
Wow,
that's awesome. Well, good
I
for
don't know.
him.
that's funny.
So
well,
he
I guess-
works at like
Oh, go ahead.
he's a prison guard, but
He's a
they're like super
Ooh.
short staffed, so he gets mandated to work like 16-hour shifts like 2 or 3 times
Ooh wee.
a week.
That's rough.
So he usually like hasn't been doing much lately.
Other than fighting prisoners,
Yeah, dude, and he's
stopping
got,
riots, like
he's got like where he like works specifically is mainly like mentally insane people.
oh,
So he's like
Shit.
every week, man, like someone's throwing shit at him or
those
something.
are the worst, man. Oh,
Dude, you
Like
you
actual
couldn't
shit.
fucking pay me enough to do that job. Yeah, you couldn't
Oh.
pay me enough. I just wouldn't do it.
like they poop in their hand and just like
But, you know,
flinging it at you, like
Some people are
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going down.
Some people are just built for it, man.
Yikes. I get shit on enough with my kids. I don't need people throwing poop at
Like
me.
I'm done with wiping asses. I'm
All right, I figure I'll start this up real quick.
These are beside me.
We'll keep going. What's up, everybody? It's the Average Podcast, episode 70. It's been a minute since we last recorded. A lot of shit's going on. A lot of shit's happened. But we got a superstar that's back with us again today. Officer Connor Jones from the Kenton PD Police. Back at it. So, talking about patches. Like I said, he still has just a tattoo. What the hell? What's going on in that?
Dude,
I mean, we changed
you
our
said you were
logo.
redesigning yeah.
It'd be irrelevant if he got the old one.
You said wait till you redesign the logo.
Oh, the new logo's out, man. We're rocking it.
It's ready.
It's
ready.
it's
Ready to brand, man. we got hot irons.
Oh, yeah. Just brand him on like a brand on the ass.
Right?
I'm
Tag your
pretty
cows.
sure he got branded like when we were in high school.
Of course he did.
With a hot dog stick, but he wouldn't sit still, so like it got pressed down like 6 times on his leg.
You just gotta let it burn. The first
Like
time.
like on
You make it
Jackass.
worse.
On Jackass when Steve got the dick farm on his
Kept
ass.
like twitching.
Jeez.
No, it was Bam who got the dick farm.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, it was Bam.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why he's in a mental hospital, man. Check up on your friends.
Twitching.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, so last episode is our 69th episode. So we were going over names of either athletes or porn stars. You got to tell which one it was. I found another one, and it's even like better than the rest. This dude's name is John Cockslam. What? And he plays for Michigan. He's
number 69.
Yeah.
John Cockslam?
John Cockslam. What a fucking name.
So is that on the back
Can
of
you
his jersey?
imagine?
Is cock
Yeah.
slam on the back of his jersey?
Oh, yeah.
The college pussy he's getting?
Cockslam.
Cockslam? Like, oh, okay. He goes to a bar. Fuck.
Check the ID. Cockslam? Really? Right this way, sir. You're I don't even care. Name like that. You get
Or
anything you
a
want.
piece of police officer, Officer Cockslam.
Until someone makes fun of him, I'm like, what are you, Officer Dick Slap? Is that what you are now?
Yeah, man, that could be the profession for him.
That's better than McLovin. That's better than McLovin.
Cockslam's an awesome name.
That's like, fuck. Go with it.
Legally change for that.
Right? It's Officer Cockslam to you, sir.
Your name is bad.
You got to go for badge number 69 too.
Oh my God. Oh,
That's awesome.
that was
So, you were telling us about some stories you've had. Obviously, you have hundreds of stories of just being on the force and the shit that happens. What happened recently? Did you ever? I guess what all you can say or what you can't say, is that whole thing about you being undercover and shit going? Is that like still in process, or did you guys get the guy?
Like wasn't
You're
like
frozen.
undercover. I was just like not in uniform. I was in like street
off
clothes.
duty.
But yeah, big old Hardin County had a homicide.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's still like pretty fresh. So I can't really talk about
Can't
that,
talk
but
about
it's
it.
like well known that we had a homicide, which is like pretty big deal for here. Like it just doesn't happen.
Nothing
you know?
happens.
To
I'll
make
be
the
watching
news.
Yeah, it was-
Dateline.
Yeah. Dateline NBC. See Connor in the
It
background.
was
like,
it was bizarre. yeah, but like that's what I said. I was like, dude, this could be like. So like I have a girlfriend now, and she always listens to like this murder podcast,
yeah.
like an unsolved murder or like whatever it is, and they saw like 10 years on the road. I'm like, this could potentially be on a podcast one day.
Guess
It gets
what?
listened to like millions of people.
You know a guy.
Guess what it is on a podcast
Dude.
today?
The,
It's
the
not gonna be
last one
millions.
I was on, man. The last one I was on, I checked, man. It had like 300 and some odd views. Like it got
Yeah.
good numbers.
Yeah, it did. That's why we're having it
Yeah.
on again.
That's like I
Bringing
talked to a dude who like works in a factory, and him and his buddies were like listening to it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
You know, I was like,
so we
I
got
said,
around. So hopefully,
you fix your internet, you can come back on more and more. You're breaking up like a motherfucker. At the iPad, man.
oh, am I? It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Spectrum. Pay for quality shit too.
All right.
They
It's
got
like
us all by
Verizon.
the
I can never get
nose.
service on my phone.
Oh, we're the only ones in town. Okay.
Right. Oh, you can't,
Yeah, no, that's what Verizon's god awful anymore.
Yeah.
My internet, my phone
Still
is
pay
terrible.
premium prices.
Oh yeah. That and like the new iPhone comes out and they're like just shut everybody else's shit down. It seems like got the 11.
see-
Yeah,
You see, his daughter, Steve Jobs' daughter, came out and said that's the exact same iPhone as the last one.
That's I was wondering what the difference is. Not much
Well,
can change.
I've got something a little bit off topic, but I've wanted to know since the last podcast that we were going to try to have, which of the 5 senses would you lose?
Like I live without.
Like, yeah, which one would you give up? Like
Hearing.
smell,
Yeah.
hearing?
Hearing. Don't eat it.
I
don't
like
eat it.
hearing. Smell.
I like smells.
Yeah, but smell has a lot
Smell,
to do
for
with
sure.
taste. I don't
Then
know.
you can't listen
I
to
need
music
sight.
if
I've
you don't
smelled
have
some nasty
ears.
shit in my day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say sight.
I would, I would,
mean,
no way, man.
Mm-mm.
sight.
I love looking at
Yeah.
boobies.
Yeah, that was my take. dude.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine how much better it would feel if you didn't see them and you could just feel them, because that
Just
sense,
imagine what they were.
that sense would kick in. Like, oh my god, these are even better than when I could see them.
Mike, we don't know.
Zach-
We're not like you.
The exact same thing would
Okay.
happen if you didn't have ears or you didn't have a hearing. Your senses will still hyping the exact same thing, and you can visually look at them.
I mean, you would get to.
Do you need to
Mouth
hear
read
boobies?
better.
Get her to smell.
Yeah,
You
but
need to hear
people
boobies.
have
Do you need
eye
to hear
problems
boobies?
all the times, though. Like, what if people like if you had like these big old thick goggle glasses and you lost your sight? Like,
Or
your hearing would.
But you're asking
much-
me what I'd rather have. Lose.
Yeah, but eyes kind of stay the same. Like, they don't get better. You can't make your eyes better if you lose your hearing.
I don't need
Like, if you got eye
radar or
problems-
sonar on my ears.
Yeah, but it. Okay. All right. Well.
Daredevil.
I'm Daredevil over here. I ain't fight anybody.
Right.
Try.
I did watch a video of a guy that was a old like karate master or whatever, and these 2 dudes broke into his house, and he ended up beating the shit out of both of them, blind.
That would happen.
Oh,
Karate master, you know some shit,
I'm not planning on doing that in time of my life,
Just-
though. But
right?
just validating my.
Only prisoners. Kevin always chased after prisoners off his back porch.
Shit. How many foot
Right.
pursuits you been in, Connor?
Dude, actually like less than 5.
Really?
Like no one ever. I had one
But he
kid,
gives up.
I mean, look at him. Who's gonna run from this
I had
man?
one kid run from me. He was really drunk. He was really drunk, and then he like kind of ran into a building that was chasing him. So that made life easy.
It's like nice.
I feel like
I
it'd be
have-
fun, though.
I had one
Like-
kid.
You stupid fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you
there
have
was
like
one
the
kid that was, like-
tagline?
What's that?
Do you have like a tagline like "That was stupid, motherfucker"?
Like a punchline?
Like-
I mean, I'm sure that the heat of the moment. That's probably
As you're
come out.
throwing him in the car.
I
Probably
had
more
one little
pissed.
kid run for me when he was handcuffed, like behind his back, like he tried to like run
Well, that's just
Way.
dumb altogether. Like,
20 feet away in like the parking lot.
What's your
I
plan
was
here,
like,
bud?
dude, that was the dumbest idea ever. Yeah, I'm like,
you're
what we gonna
laughing at
do?
him while running.
I was like, dude, you're fucking kidding me.
You look like a chicken.
I haven't had, like-
What are you
like really any good like foot pursuits.
You're too busy in the car.
Like,
Like, I'm not getting out.
People don't really run. Yeah, there was one like 2 winters ago. It was like -4 degrees out, and we get a call for a dude like beating on somebody's door. There was like a big back history to that. I'm not gonna go into detail of it, but like he was beating a few doors. They called us, and as soon as we got there, he saw us. 3 degrees. Doesn't have a shirt on, and he sees us and takes off like running. So like me and my buddy get out of the car, and we can hear him like crashing over fences.
Yeah.
And so they're like, "We going to chase him?" And we're like, "Nah, let's just let him go. Like, just keep running, man.
We're too damn cold.
Just keep going." Yeah, no, you can be miserable out there. I don't care.
Mm.
And yeah, so
Just sitting
Made your
aside.
own
let that one
punishment.
slide.
Like,
yeah, no, I mean you have your officer discretion, and you got to use it wisely, and that's something we
Yeah.
used it on.
Connor, your shirt right now says "Dick Skin Open." Dick Skin Open.
So I need to go change shirts.
I did say that.
Big skin open.
Oh my
Just
god.
opening.
That's
Big
awesome. That might be the episode name.
Well, I mean, they do call it skins.
Officer Connor Jones, Big Skin Open.
That's just the movie.
No.
I haven't been in many foot pursuits. I've been in a couple of vehicle pursuits. Those are fun, but
That's
fucking
gotta be
bet.
scary.
a lot of
What do
paperwork for that
What do
shit.
they do to the engines of those vehicles?
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Are they all souped up?
No,
heard
they're
they
just like
are.
a basic stock engine.
Just
No,
basic?
I mean I'm sure
Oh, probably
like some
stays.
places do, but ours are
Some of
just
them are
like
supercharged, I think.
we have.
That's about it.
We had 2 Chargers that have a V8 in them, and they'll fucking move. But our like we have 4 Explorers.
Those are
So
sweet.
I mean they're fast, but like they're not top end speed is not very good. I got a pursuit a deputy. And I got in a pursuit this summer with a stolen car out of Michigan, and he was like actually pulling away from us, and we were both going like 120, but like my car like wouldn't go any faster than that. Yeah, I had like as I was doing that like several like come to God moments. I was like, is this really worth it?
Yeah,
this,
no shit, man.
this is honestly
We are flying.
this is honestly kind of stupid, but you know, we got that guy. So
Hey, there you go.
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Chalk it up for a
I'm
win.
glad. Yes.
yeah, I was like, dude, we put all this effort and we better get this guy. But he wrecked, so
Ugh.
he lived though.
Yikes. Have you
Yeah, he rolled like 6 times at 120
Oh.
and still made it out. And like ran from us a little bit.
it's still got
What
up
kind
and
of car
ran?
was it? What kind of car was it?
Yeah, it was brand new, like a 2021 Ford Explorer. Or no,
Write
it was
that
an
down.
Expedition.
Damn.
It was cooking.
You rolled
I
that
don't
bitch
know.
that man?
I'm gonna buy one
It
for my
was
wife.
like the ST version that's like turbocharged or what? But it
Oh
was
yeah.
flying that thing.
Probably like the RTS.
Still survived. That's insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy my wife one. She might need it. Roll it at 120, still live. Good.
What? Right? Do you have a fucking like derby car cage in there? Like,
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
jeez.
Yeah, I don't know if he got ejected or what, but
Oh.
we pulled up, there was just like a big cloud of dust, and like you got through the dust and you could see the car, so we all like had eyes on the car, and then the dude like ran out of a cornfield, and luckily we like went into a different county, but that like sheriff's department had their like canine on, so like the canine went like
Mhm.
kind of got the guy a little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen worse bites, but
I
still,
love
I mean,
that.
getting bit by a dog isn't fun.
It's the
Ugh,
worst.
no.
I love watching that. I love when the canine actually finds them and just fucking rips them. Like they give up right away. Like,
Oh no, dude, it's
I mean, that's got to be worse than getting shot. Like that is constant pain from a dog bite just sitting there tearing your limb. Like some of those
Oh
dogs
yeah,
are
no, it's.
crazy.
I saw like our canine trains with like other canine officers from like the surrounding counties, and a dude up in Finley, his dog, they had like a burglary in process, and he was like right around the corner. He got there, and the dude took off, so he sent his dog after him,
Oh God.
and he got him in the leg, and like clipped some artery. Like,
Ooh.
dude, like they thought dude was like going to lose his leg. I mean, it was like gruesome to look at. I mean, it was a gnarly bite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, boy, you can let go now.
Yeah, dude, that's
And it's
if I saw
tough.
the
It's
dog,
tough for
man,
cops to kind of get them off too. Like once they're on them, they gotta.
It's supposed to be a
Yeah,
command.
It takes
it
that
depends.
person that trains them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of training. Like our canine is like really well behaved. Like his handler just like screams at him like instantly, like right to him. But like there's been several instances where he's like been out and we're like dealing with somebody and the dog just like sits there in like the ready position and like won't break it.
Love it.
Come on, boy. Nope.
So it's
ain't.
amazing.
Is it a German Shepherd or is it a Milanio?
Ours is a German Shepherd.
German
Another one of
Shepherd.
my really good friends, he works for our sheriff's department. He's got a Belgian Malinois.
Mountain. Yeah. All right. Yep. Those are those are
Yeah,
amazing.
the Mal's are
Top
yeah.
tier.
They're not as big as the Shepherd, but like it's like Jack Russell energy, man. Dude,
Yeah.
they're just like 100 miles an hour.
They're wild. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Shepherd we have is like ginormous. Like he's probably close to like 100, 110 pounds. Like ginormous dog. And the handler told me, he's like, we do trainings and like we'll put the bad guy like behind a bush or something. Because everybody else's dog like runs around the bush. My dog just dives through the bush after the guy. It's like, dude, he's an animal.
Have you ever been in the suit?
No, I haven't.
Those suits are crazy too. They're like big padded, and those dogs will take you straight down.
Yeah, no, our canine handlers like had dogs like when they train, like dogs have like bit through it. Like he had to get like 6 stitches in his ear. Like they were like a helmet, basically looks like a catcher's helmet. And the dog like broke the helmet and like ripped it off and got his ear. He had to get like stitches in it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're dude, I like it's intimidating as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you did like the I don't know, police academy or whatever it is you had to do, did you have to get like tased and stuff? Try it all out?
Yeah, I didn't get tased in the police academy. They don't require that because they don't like teach you taser in there. That's for the department. But we got pepper sprayed, and I would get tased 1,000 times before I get pepper sprayed again.
We did it in the Army when I was the military police. I would get tased every day of the fucking week.
Yeah, no, like,
OC spray is the worst feeling in the world.
God awful.
Our friend Michael Whitlock sprayed me with pepper spray in the face. We were living in our apartment, and he had a girl over, and he goes, "Oh, what's this do?" And he literally pointed at me and shot me in the eyes with that. I wanted to beat his ass, but I couldn't see, and I was in so much like that was one of the worst experiences. Like
police stuff and the military stuff is more potent than that stuff too.
That shit was
more
unreal.
potent than store-bought stuff.
Not cool.
I have the video of it. We should put it up. I got the video of when I got pepper sprayed.
Yeah, I have a video of mine somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It's on a flash drive, but
it's fucking terrible because you guys have to get pepper sprayed,
and it's
we had
like
to get pepper sprayed, and we had to do go through
an obstacle course.
Not really. I mean, we had to go through different like stages. We had to go do like a takedown. We had to go do whatever, but I mean, it was really easy, but it was just a pain in the fucking ass because you can't see anything.
Yeah, we had to do like push-ups, sit-ups, like strike a bag and then handcuff.
While
we'd
you're
strike a bag, handcuff, we had to take somebody down.
While you're pepper sprayed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like full blown right across the eyes.
Pepper spray was brutal. Like for all you guys who have wives.
I would never do it again.
You can buy this stuff like online.
You can
or if you guys live like in Columbus, I'm assuming. I don't know where all you guys live, but if you go to Vance's, it's a gun store. You can buy this. It's called Fox. Like, and Fox pepper spray is like the most potent shit. So buy that for your wives. And if they carry that shit around and like spray somebody, like it'll fucking just immobilize them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I got.
Isn't bear spray like even worse?
Where's my pen pin?
I'm assuming bear spray probably is worse, but yeah.
If I blind somebody, honestly.
That's like, I don't even carry the pepper spray for like the single reason it's like
canister.
Yeah, that's what Patches carries, like the canisters in the prison.
Oh my god.
He like pepper spray, I guess, is something. The more you do it, you kind of like get better with it, like accustomed to it. Like Patches says, like it still sucks because he gets sprayed like once a week, like inadvertently.
What?
Like
it'll come back in your eyes.
And it's just like, yeah. So he's like kind of used to it. Like it doesn't face him, but part of me thinks it's just because he's kind of stupid and like he just.
I can only imagine the prisoners that are fucking used to it. I can only imagine the prisoners that are used to that. Like,
dude, I know.
Oh,
I was cutting some onions the other day.
But
When I was out
Patches told me one day
that.
he had like Patches had like the canister of pepper spray on his like duty belt, and for some reason he like leaned up against something or it got caught on something, so it started spraying. And he's like, "Dude, I just like felt my leg getting on fire." He goes, "What the fuck?" He goes, "I looked down and that pepper spray was just spraying all over my pants." And it was like 30 minutes into his shift. And he's like, "I didn't bring any extra clothes, so I couldn't go change." He goes, "I just had to fucking sit there for 7.5 hours with pepper spray all over my clothes."
Oh my god!
Probably just throw those pants away.
I bet
wouldn't
that
wash
is
them
like
in my
a
washer.
fogging machine though, because they have a riot breakout. Man, that pepper spray is like your best friend right there. Like you're starting to fog a fucking area. You're all gonna be crying.
Like on body cam, I wasn't doing this, but like we had this dude, we had to like go hands on with him like 3 times in like a month span because he'd go on like these crack benders and just get all wigged out. And there was like 6 inches of snow on the ground. He's walking around barefoot. So the officers like come up to him and like, "What are you doing?" And he's like just fucked up. And one dude pepper sprays him, and the dude just like looks at him. And he's like, "Why would you do that? That hurt really bad." And they just like kept fighting with him. I was like, "Oh my god, man!"
Oh man,
this guy's.
I've always seen the videos.
We're gonna need
the guys
another
get
unit.
tased like 4 or 5
This
times.
guy's crazy.
say again, Kevin.
Yeah,
See,
I mean,
I've always seen the videos
hurt.
of the
That's
people
just like
getting. Yeah, it's like instant, and then it's done.
There's like a full body cramp. Yeah, it's like a 5-second full body cramp, and then it's over. Like you can just get up and walk around. Whereas pepper spray, I mean, I got pepper sprayed, and the next day I like jumped in the shower not thinking. It was like hot, and it reactivated all of it. So my face just like lit on fire. Yeah,
we stood under
like,
cold water. I stood under cold water for like a half
hours.
hour and just let it hit my face.
Yeah,
and like that's fine. And then you back out, and it's just like it just all comes back.
That's what we did. Is like we had like the locker room and like went in the showers and like I'm standing in a cold shower. I went second in our group. So then they brought another dude in and turned a shower on, but they accidentally turned hot water on, and that cycled through all the showers. So then I got hit with like hot water. And I think like as a grown man, I think that's like the only time where I was like just like physically like, crying. I was like, this is like the dumbest shit I've ever done in my life. Yeah, dude, I was like,
again.
I was in a world of hurt, and I thought it was going away, and then it just came right back, and like mentally, I just couldn't fathom it. Yeah, that shit's brutal. Don't recommend.
No, 0 out of fucking 10. Not having a good time.
Like I told people you could probably put $1,000 cash down. I probably wouldn't fucking take it. Wouldn't do it. It was not fun.
I've always wanted to get tased though. Like not in a criminal sense, but just like one of those like you go to like a cop convention or something, like, hey, yeah, go ahead. See what it feels like.
We'll do it on a podcast one time.
right?
Yeah, we can do it.
Sure.
I mean, everybody's got those like cheap like stun guns that they
Yeah.
like, poke you with. Those aren't that bad.
I've hit I think I was on someone's
prongs, like,
farm. I was on someone's farm. They had electric fence, and I was like, it was like for horses. I just touched
Put
it
your
a
dick
little
on
bit.
it?
I did not.
ooh.
Yeah.
I just touched with one hand. I was like, I ain't that bad. And then I touched it with another part of my hand, and my whole body went.
Just sit through you.
Oh. And my boss at the time
That
was
second
when
prong, man.
I was at DirecTV's when I did it, and my boss is my like manager was out there with me, and he was like on the fence. He's like trying to pet a horse, and he fucking as soon as he like touched that and touched the horse got shocked. He got shocked. He is hunched over like, oh.
I'm glad he didn't get bucked. Horse
That horse hates you. That horse is now gonna
It was like
think any person that touches him is gonna shock him.
turned into a stallion real quick.
The horse
Oh, shit.
that was a baby horse, so it was a colt that was right there too. He's like, oh, look at it. Fucking hit it. Took off. He hunched over in fetal position afterwards. It was funny.
Horse
Sounds
just
like a great
fine.
time.
I don't like electricity.
Fucking humans.
No,
Right?
electricity scares the shit out of me. Getting shocked is, that's one of my worst. Like, no way.
Yeah, I don't.
That shit.
Shocked.
I don't fuck with that.
Shocking. Yeah.
How often do you have to go to do you have to go to the range at all, or is it just like you're just everyday patrol?
Dude, we have to qualify with our like rifle, shotgun, and pistol and sidearm once a year, and then the rest is just kind of like voluntarily. So it is something you need to do on your own time, which I don't think like a lot of people do.
Right. You don't have much
And
alone time anyway.
A lot of money.
yeah, no, that's the thing is like shooting is not a
Not
cheap
cheap.
hobby.
Yeah.
No.
And we're issued like 50 practice rounds a month, which in the grand scheme of things is like 10 minutes worth of shooting. So
That's it? 50 practice rounds a month?
Use them
yeah, it's
wisely.
not very much.
No, you're right. 10 minutes? Like,
Like
Yeah,
30
no,
bucks
I mean,
though.
yeah.
oh,
So-
geez.
And that's like, I don't know, it's just like a funds thing. You just don't have the fucking funds to go do it like once a month, like as a group and practice.
Yeah.
And plus like getting like range instructors there. But so we qualify once a year, and then every now and then, like we've done it twice. We actually had a dude that worked for us, and he still technically works for us. He's like on our commission, but he's like a part-time guy.
Yeah.
He's like a world like champion pistol shooter. So he'll come in like once a year and like run us through
That's dope.
drills and yeah, I mean it's very fun to like watch him shoot, but you're like trying to do everything he does, and like he does it in like a quarter of the time. So it's kind of like he's like a very nice guy, and I don't think he's like meaning to show off, but like I'm like, dude, I'm not getting anything from this because you're just so good and I fucking suck.
Because the barrel roll pops up. Boom.
Yeah, no, I mean
John Wick and everything.
Like, damn.
dude, well that's he so Keanu Reeves trained at this place. It's called Terran Tactical. It's out in California. And a lot of movie stars will go and train there, like Will Smith's train there, whatever.
Yeah.
The dude that will like come help us is like really good friends with the dude who owns that, like sponsored by him, shoots his guns and shit. So he's out there all the time. And I know he's trained like some like actors and stuff for like movies. I couldn't tell you which ones, but he's told me. But like he trains like LA SWAT, like Dallas SWAT, like all over the country.
That's dope.
That's
Bring him in to, like,
incredible.
train their guys on like pistol shooting. No, it's amazing.
It is incredible the way they just like take one shot or two shots and they like reload like so, like it's just so fine.
Oh,
Like
it's
so finely tuned. Like they just pick up different guns at different stations and just fucking hit it in the bullseye every time. They're like,
yeah, the dude that will like come work with us. I've watched a video of him like shooting some absurd, like, I don't want to call it a sniper rifle, but like a higher caliber rifle at like an extremely long distance. So he'll like shoot that and pull his pistol out and then shoot like 3 targets at like 50 yards, which is incredibly far. And he'll hit like the 3 50-yard targets before the other round hits, like the like rifle round hits its target.
Oh my god.
It's like unreal.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's, if you guys want to look him up, his name's Bob Vogel. If you want to YouTube him. Waste like 30 minutes of your life.
That's
I went to the shooting range not long ago with my dad, and probably 30 yards away, I could barely hit the fucking like body. Like, that's insane.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like you go too far. I mean, those things just like fucking. I mean, how are you?
I mean, it's like minor things that like
pistols are almost so inaccurate. Like, I mean, what if you're in like a shootout or something, like, and you're just firing them off? Like, Jesus Christ, how accurate is that? Like, I was sitting there like taking my time, like, motherfucking it, like hits him in the left ear, like what? I was aiming at his chest.
Yeah, I mean, you see like videos circulate on like Facebook, and people just have like an unrealistic perspective because they've never done it to like know how hard it is.
Yeah.
That's like, there was the shooting over in Indiana at a mall, and some dude like shot the guy from like 50 yards away. Like, you don't know how incredible that is. Like, shot him across like a food court in a mall. Like, that is like profound. That was incredible.
He went through
very
Chick-fil-A.
dangerous.
Was it that one kid that stopped that one active shooter? Okay, he was like, he was like really young, like kind of a pudgy. Yeah. I saw that. That was pretty cool. I didn't know he was that fucking far away. He just like he's shooting fly off a fucking deer's ear. Like, I ain't gonna kill that deer. I'm just gonna get rid of that mosquito.
Yeah, I mean, it's like incredible.
Yeah.
If you're talking about accuracy, so the other day,
I mean, the dude that like. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna tell you how I was throwing the football outside with my son, right? Little Maverick is running around out back too. Well, like, I was getting cocky and, you know, doing my old QB1 type of showing off to my kids. I was trying to. We put like a plastic cup on top of our deck, and I was farther back. Well, I knew like Maverick, my 1.5-year-old, was running around, but I knew he was back behind the deck, so I was good to throw it. As soon as I throw this ball, like, it leaves my hands, I see Mav just poke his head around the other side, and sure enough, the ball just clears the cups. Pow, hits him right in the head. I'm like, oh no.
Smoked him.
He's running, go grab him. He's crying. I'm
what
like,
you doing, Daddy?
Oh. He just takes it like a champ. I feel bad. He was good afterwards.
Didn't catch it. Uncle Rico out there.
Yeah, didn't catch it.
Watch this, boys.
Throwing steaks.
Throwing cannons over here.
Did you tell him hands up next time? Hands up?
Right. I was like, Joey B keeps getting sacked.
Up here.
Daddy might have to go in.
All right. So going off of that, I actually have you ever done some dumbass shit to hurt yourself just entertaining your kids? Like, just do some goofy ass shit, or like anybody, like, have you ever done anything to like entertain somebody and just fucking?
Krista was back on our trampoline once.
To impress a girl.
Oh,
right, impressing a girl or anything.
Hurt myself or hurt other people?
Hurt yourself doing the act of trying to impress somebody, or
I went to I was snowboarding one time up in Colorado. I think it was Colorado, and I wasn't even going anything fast. It was just like a easy downhill slope, but I was like just spinning. So I got good at it, and I was getting cocky. There's a group of girls over there, and I started doing it. And then, like, I haven't looked over, and I just fucking scorpion it, face forward, thing right on top. I just like get up, put my head down, just like gradually ride down the hill, just like, oh.
Still recover from that?
Oh yeah, it still haunts me. It's just,
Didn't even try. He's like, gave up on it.
Emotional damage. That
Oh,
was.
didn't even look at him. I was thought I was hot shit.
Yeah, so I was in the kitchen the other day, and Ryan, my son, comes in, and I just like try to put this kung fu move on him, like, just joking. Dude, I slipped on the floor in my socks, landed on my ribs. This was like 3 weeks ago, and it still hurts. Like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, motherfucker, it's still, I think I cracked a rib. And he was just sitting there, like, when I popped up and the look on his face, I was like, what? Why did you just do that? But I hit the ground and I popped up real fast, too. It's like, that didn't hurt.
Nope.
You go in the other room and you're like,
right. I'm sitting there like, that still hurt. Like,
Just hold your side. Don't tell your mom.
Walk in the other room.
That was stupid as shit. Don't ever do that.
How many times I've stubbed my toe in the corner and just dropped me in front of everybody that's in the room and it just looked like a.
and everyone just looks at you like, what the fuck?
I was in tears. It's the worst.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
No?
Never done that.
I don't have kids though, so I got a dog.
You're always trying to show off
No,
in front of your
but
kids.
you never tried to
Like playing
impress
baseball, like,
anybody and just
swing too
fucking
hard.
beefed it?
Oh, yeah, no, I do have something. Our library is like very strict about kids like skateboarding, so I stopped some kids skateboarding. This was like a month ago. And they're like, dude, can you skateboard? I was like, dude, I skateboarded way back when. I was decent. I could do an ollie. They're like, try and do an ollie, bro.
Oh no, you did it.
Oh,
I
man.
fucking ate shit. I ate shit so hard.
Do you have the body cam footage for that?
No. If I did,
dude.
I'd fucking throw my body cam in a river and no one would ever find it if that was on camera.
They weren't filming some skate video like fish eyed or anything.
No, I told them beforehand. I like made them put their phones away so they couldn't record or anything. Dude, I ate shit so hard. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I used to be good at this.
This is a realization. Did you let him go?
Yeah, I had like the realization that like, I mean, I'm not like super old. I just turned 26, but I just put a bunch of flooring in my house. And like the day after it was all done, man, like I couldn't fucking move. Like it took all I had to like roll out of bed and like walk, man. My knees were shot, back hurt like hell. I was like, fuck.
They're like, do an ollie. All right, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like, all right, hands behind your back. You guys are fucked. You're under arrest now.
Right. You got up with a bad attitude. Oh shit.
Those kids, like, if for some reason they like go to be troublemakers and I have to arrest them, like I don't look real bad on court. They'll like probably be like, yeah, remember that time you tried to ollie and ate shit? Like they'll play it in court. And I'm like, dude, it's a bad time in my life, dark times.
Oh,
You prove it.
right. That's funny. I can't remember last time I really ate shit.
Yeah, dude.
I think I was oh, my kids have a ripstick. That's what it is. I was like, I used to do this all the time. I was ripsticking in the court and got cocky, tried to ollie on a ripstick. Didn't end well. Didn't end well. Luckily no one else outside saw me and I just popped back up real quick, like looking around.
I could never ride a ripstick. Like I could never get that foot motion. I could ride a skateboard, but not a fucking ripstick.
Really?
I hated it. Yeah, because everybody was riding ripsticks. I'm like, what the fuck, man? How do you
I gotta do this.
Just a little shimmy. That's all it is.
No, I'm with Chris though. Like when you snowboard, like sometimes you just get like real cocky.
Oh yeah.
Like
Catch a fucking edge.
Yeah, me, Zach, and Terrell, and like Cole, you like went up to Michigan this past winter.
Yeah.
And dude, I I did the same thing. I got real cocky, caught an edge, fucking yard sailed all my shit down the mountain. Like
right in front of a group of snow bunnies.
Oh, dude, it was right under the lift too. So
everybody
got to
fucking
see
sees it.
dude,
That's the
it wasn't
worst.
good. And like my goggles and hat were
Oh God.
like still up the mountain. Walk a chain back up.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gets to see your full face.
Yeah.
Everybody starts
Yeah.
clapping.
You can't hide
Oh.
behind your hat or glasses. It's just
That
a
is the
full
worst.
face.
I've had that happen to me at Mad
That's
River
like-
before.
Oh, dude,
Everybody
it-
cheers and claps when you fucking just eat shit so hard.
That's my one buddy who I've gone out to like Colorado and Utah with. He's like, dude, I like learned all my like adult words and I learned a lot of life lessons from like eating shit under the ski lift at Mad River because those people are so ruthless. So ruthless.
That is very true. That's coming
Like,
from
I'm
a
like a
place.
thir-
That's coming from a place that's like not even considered a mountain. It's just called a mountain. That's like just
It's
a
a
big ass
hill. It's a hill.
They got
Yeah.
the broad tree.
The black
Yeah.
diamond is
Yeah.
not even shit on that hill.
The bra and
I'm
panty
11,
tree.
Yeah.
I'm 11 years old, falling, kids like telling me I'm a piece of shit. I was like, dude,
Did you pizza or did you French fry?
I don't want to do this anymore.
You're a piece of shit and your parents don't love you. Damn, man.
Like, first of all, I know this. You don't gotta tell me.
You ain't gotta tell me.
Like throwing snowballs at me. Really
Stay
just
up.
molded me into the man I am today.
That and
A great snowboarder.
that and Call of Duty chat rooms.
Yeah, Modern Warfare too, man.
Fucking
Shit was
Halo
brutal.
cat rooms, man. That was
Back in the days ain't the same.
Right? I would have been banned so many times if that was allowed.
now nobody talks.
Yeah.
Oh,
nobody.
right.
I just get my own party. I don't want to hear little kids anymore.
Mm.
That's basically how it is. Shit. Speaking of eating shit, my work van got hit the other day, and this mother. Oh damn! I didn't tell you guys. We haven't talked in so long. So I was at work, and I was doing the stuff in riser rooms, which are like the sprinkler rooms of these buildings, and I had to be at least, I'd say, 20 yards away from the building. And this guy's backing up. Dude had a big ass like 2000, had to be a 17 or above Transit, so it had a backup camera in it. And he fucking backed all the way up and smacked my van. And like I'm sitting here like pounding on my van, like, hey, like I see him doing it and just fucking crunches it. I'm like, you motherfucker. Get the information, take pictures and stuff. And I start like I was able to drive it. It wasn't too bad. I was able to like pop back the bumper in and it was just scratches, but took all his information down, told my boss everything what happened. I like keep going on to my work. The owner of the company comes out and like gets my information. He's like, you shouldn't have been parked there, right? I'm like, hold on, motherfucker. You're gonna try to blame me? I was stationed, parked. Like, there's no sign saying I cannot park here, and you're gonna be an asshole to try to just come and say it's my fault that your guy can't fucking look where he's backing up.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Did it have sensors in it?
What his Transit?
Right. Beep beep.
Has something. It has a backup
Yeah,
camera. That's
yeah.
big enough. That's
There's
good enough.
something there.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dude, I
see
had
it.
one of my buddies like 2 years ago back a car in the middle of winter. That was kind of embarrassing as I was like sitting in it.
Just fucking hit it.
And then my sergeant had to write him a ticket, back
Oh,
straight into it. We have
damn.
like we have a restaurant in town that it's like a breakfast place. It opens at like 11 p.m. and is open till like 10 a.m. So like late at night, and I ran into my buddy and he's like, yeah, dude, we're going to go get breakfast. I was working third shift. He's like, he's like, come meet us there. So I saw them like pull in. So I just pulled in behind him and he had a backup camera and sensors, but he's like, he backed right into my car. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I thought the sensors were getting the snow and the backup camera's got like salt all over it because so I couldn't see.
shit.
It just back. He's like, I thought that the sensors were like catching the snowdrift beside the car. Because I just ignored them. Just like crushed my
Just
car.
fucking smashed it.
I was like flashing my lights at him too. And he's like, I didn't see that.
Just fucking see it thing, douchebag.
And the worst part is, he looks at me, he's like, you think my mom will find out? His mom's a dispatcher for the state patrol. So I was like, dude, she's probably going to find out. I'm like, it's going to go on your insurance.
She already knows.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he should have got the.
She already got the
She already
call.
heard the call.
Idiot kid backed
Yeah, I
into a
was like,
police
dude,
officer.
I'm sorry.
I can't save you here.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
Right.
I can't help you here.
Nope.
I mean, I've like helped some of my friends. I had one of my buddies. I got a call one night for a male passed out in the roadway, and I knew like the general area, so I knew where my buddy lived. And then across the road, these people I like friends with them. They party pretty hard. So I thought it was either my buddy or the people across the road who I know with. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know. I get there, it's my buddy, and I'm not gonna say his name or anything, but dude, he's got his legs out in the road, like one shoe on. He's the dude who like drinks and like pees his pants, so he's like covered in piss. And in Kenton, we have a bit of a drug problem, so like whenever there's an unresponsive person, we automatically go to overdose. So they had like ambulances and everything coming. I was like, no, we don't need those. We don't need those.
With the Narcan,
Yeah, I'm like grabbing my buddy. I'm like shaking him real hard. And he like called me somebody else's name. And he's like, what are you doing in my room? I'm like, dude, you're not in your room. You're in the yard. I'm like, we got to get in the house like now. So I fucking drag him in there. And like, I got to use the bathroom. I'm like, okay. But he's like at this point, I mean, trying to pee in the toilet, but just like all over the floor. And I got him like up to his room and like tucked in bed. And the next morning, he like called me. He's like, did I see you last night? I was like,
Bro,
yeah, dude. I'm like, I'll fill you in.
did you ever?
Fucking owe me. That's what you should say.
Yeah, I was like, never again, man. And he like took it real serious. He didn't drink for like half a year. He's like, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
So he
Hell of a
like
wake
did
up.
himself a favor. Yeah, I was like,
You did him
like,
the favor. He was
yeah, I'm like, we can't do this. Make this a habit.
You sent me that body cam footage of that guy you were frisking down.
In Walmart.
I was dying laughing on. He's like, are you allowed to talk about that one? Potentially.
I mean, I can like talk about the body cam, like the incident.
Okay. Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
still like technically like in case.
Okay.
When people like drugs people, you have to like allowed to be tested. So our lab results take like 6 months to get in because there's only so many labs in Ohio, and they collect from like all departments.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a long process. That dude had enough that I like just arrested him that night. But like if I find like a little bit of like one meth rock on somebody, we just take it and they walk free, which not the way I would want to do things, but you can't just like arrest everybody for that.
Throw everybody in jail.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the
Full.
process of like you have your right to like a speedy trial and stuff like that. Like it kind of fucks up the court systems.
Yeah.
And then it like puts pressure on them, and then you got to wait 6 months to get your results back. But yeah, that dude, he was like, he's never been in trouble before, and kind of shacked up with a chick who's like a troublemaker. But yeah, they're like, yeah, he's stealing something, and the lady's like, he has a razor in his pants, like a razor blade. So I grabbed his pants, and I was like, oh, there's the razor blade. But I was like, I'm like, what is this? And he's like, nothing. I'm like, is that your wiener? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, you have a boner right now? And he's like laughing at me. He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, dude, for starters, like, is that's you hard? Don't fucking tell anybody else. Like, you don't even have like, you don't got a slight bulge.
The razor blade.
And so I was like, I was like, undo your belt. I'm like, let me fucking see in there. And he had like
Let me see what
shorts
you got,
on.
my man.
Yeah, he had like
See what you're
shorts
packing.
on under his pants, and he had like all his drugs like tied to his short pant, like or string on his shorts. I was like, you freaking moron.
That's my dick, man.
I was not happy with that guy.
I was your dad, I would smack the shit out of you. Like,
Are you hard?
like, are you serious right
Yeah,
now?
I was like, dude, this is just.
How often do you get lied to?
And it,
Like,
How
oh,
often
yeah,
did you lie?
daily.
I never
Yeah.
lied, honestly. I always gave it up because it's always worse if you lie. It is. Internally, like every situation I've been in, it's worse if you lie. So I just give it up. I'm like, fuck, I'm caught. Okay.
I had a chick maybe a month or so ago. Actually, her husband called and was like, my wife's out doing drugs. And I was like, okay. You know, I thought it was going to be like just a false claim. He was just mad at her. He goes, there she is. She's walking on the sidewalk. So I go and talk to her, and she's got like a tank top on, a sports bra, and I can see like something sticking out of the middle of her chest. And so, like, typically, like girls put their drugs in their bra or somewhere I can't like look.
Right.
So I was like, I'm like, what's in your bra? And she's like, nothing. And she like ran her hand across it, and I could hear like it was like a cellophane wrapper from like a cigarette pack.
Yeah.
I could hear like crinkling.
Nothing.
And she still continued to say, oh, there's nothing. And then there's nothing. And I went to the extremes of like, I took her hand, like made her like hand into a fist and stuck her index finger out and like rubbed it with her own hand. And I was like, do you hear that crinkling? And she's like, no. Like, ways we can do this. I'm like, you can just give me what's in your shirt and you can walk free, or I'm going to arrest you and get a search warrant and have a female come in and take your clothes off, and then we'll find what we have to find. Finally, she gave me like a little bit of meth in there, like whatever. But this girl went to the extremes of like, she probably flashed me and this other dude probably 6 or 7 times, just like straight up pulled him out. She's like, see, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And I'm like, your thought process of like showing me your like really bad boobs is not working.
You're really bad.
It's like it's not distracting what I'm after. And then like after like the second time, I was like, you need to quit doing that. I'm like, we're like on the busiest street in Kenton right now, and people are driving by. I'm like, quit doing that and continue to just keep doing it. I was like,
well, now you're
fucking
getting
stop.
decent exposure.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like weird.
Get your ugly
like,
boobs out of here.
Yeah, I was like, dude, stop. And I've like, I don't ever want to be the dude who's like catching themselves in like a lawsuit.
Oh yeah.
Like I had a deal with some girl, and she answered the door in her underwear. She just sat there and talked to me. I'm like, can you please just go put some pants on? She's like, well, why? I'm like, because I'm not going to find myself in the end of a lawsuit that I just sat here and talked to you underwear. Like, go put some pants.
Very smart. Very smart.
Please.
Yeah.
Like I had another girl. Again, I was the same thing. Please go put some clothes on for me. Like I'm not going to like find myself being on the fucking news because I interviewed you in a fucking towel. And like, I mean, some people would just like think that's like normal. But I'm like, dude, just put some fucking clothes on.
Right.
Just covering your ass.
Why are you naked right now? You're not in bed nor getting in the shower. Why are you naked?
Kevin, you got any questions?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You tired? Ready to go to bed? He says like,
I get up early, man.
You got work tomorrow?
No, I'm going on vacation this weekend, bro.
Well, good thing we recorded tonight.
That sounds tiring.
Where are you going?
Tennessee. Well, we ain't talked in forever.
Going to Gatlinburg.
Yeah, we are.
That was just there.
I know.
It was fucking. I like it, but there was the car show weekend. Like it was, the traffic was. It took us an hour and a half to go 2 miles. like down the road, like just because there's so much traffic. It was
Why don't you
ridiculous.
just walk?
I was stuck in the middle of the car. I was stuck in traffic. Couldn't go nowhere. We were just going for dinner. Is all we were doing. Like
His wife
but
was
yeah,
like, "We should park down here and walk." He's like, "No."
Yeah. But
we're
Kelly was
getting
bitchy
close.
the whole fucking time too. All
We're
your
getting-
fault.
That was
getting
just the
close.
kids. The kids were bitching.
Yeah. Kids bitch about everything.
Oh, speaking of, so we were halfway there, and we get a text message from her mom because we went with my wife's parents and then her sister and her husband and their 5 kids, and we get a text message that they had to go pick up their daughter from school because she fell and broke her arm at school.
Ooh.
I'm gonna send you. I just sent you guys a text message. Check your phone and look at this. We'll throw it up on the thing.
Is there a
This is-
bone poking out, or
This is the break. It broke both arms.
Ooh,
Connor, I had you on there too.
both fucking arms?
Wait, it was just like,
Oh, right at the wrist.
The other one's broken behind it. The other bone's over top of it, so you can't see the other break.
Oh,
But yeah,
dude, those are crossing.
they took her in. They had to set it when they went into the hospital.
What the fuck did she fall off the roof?
Dude,
No,
those are
the monkey
bone is
bars.
crossing.
Monkey bars at school.
Oh,
Oh,
shit! You can see
no.
that clean snap. Oh, that's
I guess you fall on at the right place.
oh
That's grody.
yeah.
So they were late getting there, but
Ooh. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we're
set
going.
that.
We're doing
We'll set
Dollywood.
that back.
nice.
We're gonna do the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge.
You
Other
guys will
small
like that.
things.
The kids probably won't really like it, but
What, the Titanic Museum?
yeah.
Never been.
Fucking
It's 'cause
Cohen's
it's like-
super excited about it.
It's
He's all
just-
about.
there's
he's
a
all into
bunch
Titanic
of
right now.
it's a bunch of reading.
It's a weird
Yeah.
thing for a kid to be into.
He's got like 8 fucking Titanic books. Or reading Titanic books every night. That kid can spit out Titanic facts.
Damn. I mean,
We're getting
kids
ready to
into
go on a cruise in November, and my wife said, "Should we show them Titanic before we go?"
Probably would not. I could. My wife wouldn't be able to watch Titanic before we left if we were going on a cruise.
Be
We
crying
wouldn't be
for
going on a cruise
days.
anymore.
No, Jack.
My brother used to watch that movie
I mean,
over and over and over.
We all
Because the
did
tits.
for the same fucking reason.
I mean, what?
the titties that are in it.
Because we were 10
Go to
years
the
old and it was a
jungle, you don't want
PG-13 movie with
first time,
tits.
I watched it for the first time like 4 months ago.
Titanic?
It's a long.
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it took me 3 nights to watch. I like watched
It is a
before
long
bed.
movie.
It's very long.
Is it on
I
VHS?
saw it in theaters though. I saw it in theaters like 3 times.
Yeah, the whole box kit.
Yeah, it was on 2. It was on 2
Yeah,
tapes.
no. I remember,
Yeah,
yeah,
So,
I remember that as a kid. We had it like two VHSs.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
That's why we watched it, because it was a PG-13 movie with tits.
Yep, exactly.
That's the only one I know of like that.
Or boob.
that was the only VHS you'd rewind
Okay.
every time.
Well, we'd only watch the
Just
second
pause
tape.
it.
The only one?
Just pause it. Take it back
Yeah.
to Blockbuster. On that. specific note. I did
I'm
finally
pretty sure that
watch-
was like shortly after. That was shortly after the second
Yeah.
tape started. Anyways,
since
stuff.
it's been so long since we
At mile marker, 5 minutes.
right exactly. What, exactly
Kevin's got it
what-
memorized.
you write it down on the box. Just write the time on the box.
I finally did watch Top Gun, the new one.
I watched
Since
it. Too.
long.
You just
Yeah.
watched it.
I haven't
I
seen
wa-
it.
it's
so
been like
great.
it's not. I wasn't just watched it. It's been weeks
I
now
watched
since
it.
we haven't
couple weeks
talked.
Oh,
and
when it
stuff,
when it
but
came out on
yeah.
digital, yeah. Oh, I bought it. I bought it day one.
I did too.
It's so great.
It's pretty dope.
I
The,
love
ma-
it. It's
the
great.
maneuvers
Good
and shit
movie.
they do. It's all
It's
like in the cockpit. I want to do it.
It's
so
still it's still Star Wars.
I mean, a little bit. That and
That video is funny.
finally finished Ozark.
I've never watched those.
I've never watched it. I
I
haven't.
haven't
You
watched
you never watch Ozark?
at
I
all.
thought you guys have.
You're
None of
alone.
you guys? Wow, good
Yeah.
flick.
Oh,
Good,
you guys,
uh,
you ever watch Game of Thrones? No.
what's that?
Mm-mm.
What's that?
Nope.
Game of Thrones? No.
You guys
Game
didn't watch
Thrones?
Thrones?
Oh my god, I
haven't.
did.
I've watched Thrones like 4 times. Now I'm watching
at
House
least.
of the Dragon.
Oh,
That's a good-
absolutely.
Oh, that
So
was a
good.
one.
I haven't.
I wish we
They
could
got
go
so many
back to, like,
spin-offs.
I know. I wish we could go back to Thrones time so I could just chop people's heads off with swords.
Did you see this one?
Snow Game of what?
Yeah, no, I did see that.
They got
What?
so many spin-offs coming out.
Oh, it's
Next
gonna be like
couple years
Star
gonna be
Wars.
insane.
I know. I'm pumped.
So excited. So excited. We're on the same page.
Yeah,
Not these
no,
guys, though.
my friends and I were like super hard into Thrones, and you can buy a Jon Snow like replica sword for $130 on Amazon. We thought about buying that and making that the fantasy football trophy. Just got a sword.
Sound dope.
I'm looking for it
Not
right now.
bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
I saw some video
I
of
want the chair.
these rich ass guys
That'd be
who
sweet.
did fantasy football. They every year go to like it's a guys trip to like Barbados or some shit, and then end up doing a bunch of like
Oh, I
what is it? A bunch
saw
of
that.
like run the 40 after chugging a beer or some shit like that. Like the whole like combine thing for draft picks. It's kind of funny. Be awesome.
Yeah,
I'd do it.
I've got some friends, and his family would do like a big money league. Like
Yeah.
I think it was like $5,000 buy-in,
Buy in.
and yeah.
God dang.
I ain't got that kind of dough.
Oh, and they won it like a couple times, and but one of the dudes in their league like messaged them and asked if they wanted to be in this like other league, and it was like a $30,000 buy-in, and then like included in the buy-in is a trip to Vegas to where they like do their draft and stuff in Vegas and like get to hang out in Vegas for the week.
I mean, that'd be badass.
I was
But
like,
damn,
they
that would.
ended up they didn't do that one obviously, but
the-
they don't even like after COVID they quit doing like their big money league just because like the dude went out on fucking COVID leave. They're like, dude, it like would fuck your whole team.
yeah.
But they're like, dude, we can make more money like gambling on sports than we have doing
Like
this.
fantasy
Like,
football.
yeah,
That's very true. Speaking of football,
it's gamble.
so what?
You like sports gambling?
No, I did it once. But I've had buddies that
Not
constantly
any
do
good
it.
at it.
Yeah, I'm not good.
Yeah,
pick games at all.
I don't do it like hardly ever, but like my friends are super dedicated to it. But
Mm.
January 1st becomes legal in Ohio, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'll probably get on the train.
That
So
already
you
was.
you can stop busting your friends.
Yeah, it's like,
No. Dude, I would never.
are you illegally gambling right now? No,
I would never. It almost like it's enjoyable watching from like the corner because you get so stressed out like watching this shit.
yeah.
Like on a game, like it would be like a Mac game, and they're like stressed the fuck out about it. But a couple of my friends, man, they do all right. Well, one buddy always picks like a preseason like national champion or like Super Bowl champion,
Mm.
and he's hit like several times and won like a decent amount of change on that.
I wish I could. I don't have the money to. I don't have that kind of money to
Yeah.
just throw around.
Oh,
When I was in Vegas, I
No,
watched this
that's no
dude.
problem.
I saw this dude drop like $100,000 on
Roulette.
no, it was what's Vegas's hockey team?
The
Las Vegas Knights.
Knights. Yeah.
Yeah, on them to win the Stanley Cup because they were in the I think it was I don't know if it was a Stanley Cup or they had a playoff game like that night or the next night. If it was just that game or if it was the Stanley Cup because it was like second round of their playoffs.
Oh,
Dropped
it's
like
that,
100 fucking grand.
it's that first year they end up winning it. The first year they're in it.
Yeah, they were stout.
This is 2018, so I don't know if that was their first year or not.
lost $100,000.
I don't know if he lost it. He bet 100 grand.
Oh,
I don't watch hockey, so I don't know. I don't know what ended up happening, but yeah, and one of the casinos like fuck.
I don't think I could ever do
I lost
that.
$20 at the slots and I
No
was
way.
pissed.
Right.
Yeah.
Invest
Yeah,
your
no,
money.
I love gambling, so bad habit.
What's your go-to game?
Oh, come down to the casino.
Dude, I mean, I love playing roulette.
Yeah.
I mean, I think roulette's just like a Lux game. Went on a
Roulette
bachelor,
on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, I went on a bachelor party in March. We went to like Big Ten tournament, and my one buddy, like he's like the dude who just like falls to peer pressure pretty easily. So he got down, and we just kept like feeding into him, like,
Oh no.
dude, you're going to hit one of these times, and he ended up losing like $1,200.
Ugh.
So, dude, I mean, he would look like pale as a ghost. Like once reality set in, he's like, "Oh fuck, I got lost that much money."
Oh.
In like a very short amount of time, it seemed like.
He got
Damn.
sick. You drink too much? No.
Not yet.
Oh, dude, I would be.
Just got like
He's like, how much you lose?
most white color.
How much you lose?
Give him a pat on the back. It'll be okay. You can claim bankruptcy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 1,200 exactly, but it was like
Close.
significantly more than what everybody else had lost.
Yeah.
And you know, he like had just gotten married within the last year. He's like, "Oh my god, my wife's gonna kill me."
Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh,
They're still married, so
Oh, that's good.
oh,
What's the
congrats.
patch it up?
Oh shit. Well, we're going on about like an hour or something ago. So we'll kind of
Okay.
wrap this up. But Connor, appreciate you always jumping on here, man. You and your dick skin open shirt.
Dude,
The
representative.
pee has been hidden.
Representing the dick skin.
Just cut off right there.
Dick skin.
I'm glad someone caught it.
That's funny. Oh shit. All right. Well, for me, Chris Webb, Todd Thomas, Kevin Salyer, Mikey Scheid, and of course, Officer Connor Jones. We appreciate you guys. It's the Average Podcast. We love you. We're out. Oh shit, forgot. The Randy Stout Open, still open, still spots. I think it's like a week away.
Oh,
but
shit.
I
We're
practiced
going golfing.
yesterday and totally did awesome. I
but
did horrible. So
Great.
So we're gonna win. That's what it sounds
we're
like.
gonna win.
We'll be
Sounds
back
like-
in time for that. I made a point. We're coming back Saturday because I
Good.
got golf on Sunday.
There you
So
go.
it's actually a good thing that
Yeah, I
they
got a
changed it
text
to
you.
move it to Sunday.
Connor, you should come.
Yeah, I gotta text Chris's brother and see if he wants to do it. He mentioned it to me a while back, but I haven't talked to him in a while. So I need to text him and see if he wants to do it. So
Do it.
That's
Bring
up there.
patches. Bring patches and beefcake.
Right?
dude, you don't want
That's
beef on
and
a
drive
golf
the beer
course.
cart.
We'll put patches out there. Patches is
You stand out
Some-
in the driving range.
He'd be the best
Subpar,
fucking
but-
golfer
Hit
out there.
we'll put patches
Paint
out there.
paint a target on him.
He'll win the car this year.
Paint a target on him. Put him out in the driving range.
Dude, Kenton, like where I'm from, we had a golf outing like a month or so ago, and a dude hit a $10,000 hole in one.
Damn.
Yeah,
There's a hole in one. You haven't been there yet. So there's a car on one of them. If you hit a hole in one, you
Chris
get a
thinks
car.
he's slick.
Oh, the first time I tried it,
Didn't work.
it's right next to a road. As I'm about to hit my shot, a car drives by, laying on his fucking horn as I'm swinging, shanks it.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even get a chance to win it.
It was the
Yeah,
car horn.
because your chances would have been so much better if he didn't honk that horn.
He
You
was
probably
gonna
would've
get
still
it.
shanked
That was the one.
He already got hit
Bottom
by you
ball, yeah.
once. He was driving by the road. Oh, this motherfucker's up again.
See how it
Is that
goes.
Chris
this
Webb
time,
over there?
Again.
right? In a mulligan after that. Bullshit. All right, though. It is up. Love you guys. We're out.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you guys.